Okay, let's look at the homework 1.2, 1.3, problem number 7, similar example, right? So we have initial value problem is given here. Dy over dx is equal to x plus y, and the initial condition is y of 0 equals 0, right? So first, we want to sketch the slope field using GeoGebra, and we want to use draw the solution curve by hand. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we want the slope field, so we type in slope field. All right. Then you would have square bracket around, square bracket around. All right, then we type in the differential equation. So you just have to put the right hand side. So you have x plus y is the right hand side of the differential equation. And I always put around 20. If you put here, then hit enter. So we have that. And what we want to do next is, so we want to find the solution curve that goes through the origin 0, 0, right? So let's do that. Okay, so solution curve that's going through the origin would be, so here is the initial condition, y of x equals 0, right? Then we want to kind of estimate the solution curve following this direction field or slope field. So you can see that it seems like it's going somewhat like this, right? And here on this side, I think it's gonna go somewhat. Let's see. It's actually gonna start out flat and somewhat like this. All right. Then it says that we want to estimate using this part B y of -4, right? So -4 is right here, and then if you go up and try to see what you end up, right? So here, so more or less it's let's see, a ballpark number would be, it's going to be around 3, right? So our estimate would be y of 4, y of -4. It's probably around 3, right? So that will be our estimate there, right? And this is the solution curve. Then we want to check it by GeoGebra. So let's bring out the GeoGebra again. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and let's solve differential equations. So here I'm going to type in solve ODE, right? So I choose that guy. All right, so equation just same, you can just put right hand side, and for the point is the 0, 0, so I put 0, 0. Let's see, I put it in the wrong place. Let's see, 0, 0, right? Then hit enter. Right, gives you a solution, and you can kind of see that. All right, so this is a solution curve, and one way you can do in a geometric way would be you can just click on here, right? Then you can just put x equals, because I want the vertical line at x equals -4, so type in just x equals -4 and hit enter. Gives you a vertical line. then all you really have to do is find that intersection there. So there's a tool called the intersection here. If you go here, then intersect. So you have that. Then you just have to click on one first line and click on the other curve. Then it tells you the location of that intersection, right? Actually, I'm gonna just go to option and a rounding if you want to see more decimal points. And you can see that here it's a -4, then the corresponding value is 3.0183, right? So I'll probably take exact value would be 3.0183 and so on, but our estimate, remember, was around 3, which is pretty darn close. So I would say that's a pretty good estimate there. Right? Oops. Right. So that's what I want you guys to do, and make sure to include your printout, and make sure to draw the solution curve by hand, and also print out of this GeoGebra screen so that we can see what you guys did. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.